Welcome to Liverpool Sport Update. Before we start the video, please subscribe, like and feel free to comment. Sergio Ramos and Paul Pogba fire transfer warning, and Liverpool can take advantage. Free transfers appear to becoming increasingly valuable given the financial constraints the COVID-19 pandemic has brought to the world of football, but they are also a sign of player power and choice. PSG's acquisition of Gini Wijnaldum is undoubtedly one of the most shrewd deals of the summer, but it comes as a number of world-class players have also let their contract run down into the final year. Sergio Ramos recently announced his intention to leave Real Madrid in June, when his contract expires, whilst French superstars Kylian Mbappé and Paul Pogba also have just a single year left on their respective deals. Tottenham, with the forward contracted to the North London club until 2024, and chairman Daniel Levy not willing to sell his prized asset cheaply. Given this, is there a growing demand for, or at least an appreciation for footballers who run down their contract in order to move on? Liverpool have seen free transfers work both to its advantage and detriment. Joel Matip and James Milner were both picked up on free transfers, with Matip playing a central role in the Reds' success in the Champions League, whilst Milner has become vice-captain and an invaluable voice in the dressing room. However, as well as Wijnaldum leaving on a free, so too did Germany midfielder Emre Can, who was picked up by Juventus and then promptly moved on to Dortmund for €25 million, 1.5 seasons later. In the current economic climate, with clubs contending with losses that are yet to be published and a significant hit to finances because of the lack of matchday revenue, free transfers appear more attractive prospects to both players and clubs than ever before. Free transfers give players far more agency in deciding their own destination and futures than normal transfers do, with Wijnaldum's decision to turn down a move to Barcelona in favor of PSG just one example of this. They also tend to be far less messy. In recent years, Liverpool have had to contend with a number of star players forcing their way out of the club. Philippe Coutinho, Luis Suarez and Fernando Torres all forced moves away, with Coutinho in particular refusing to play. In doing so, Coutinho tarnished the relationship he built up with the club, his teammates and manager and the fans. Years of adoration and closeness fell away, and that relationship was irreparably damaged. Steve McManaman had a similar experience too, but to a much lesser degree, likely because of the free transfer element. Whereas Coutinho tried to force his way out of the club, and did so toward the end of the summer transfer window and during the January window, which left the club in a position of weakness, the inevitability and dignity of McManaman leaving on a free allowed new manager Gerard Houllier to prepare his team with far less disruption. Had Wijnaldum angled for a move in January, amidst one of the most challenging years for the club and fans off the field, and with that compounded by the injury crisis in midfield and defense, fans may well have responded differently to his departure. But the free transfer, whilst not the best financial option for the club, does give both the player and the fans some finality and respect. Besides, had Liverpool cashed in on Wijnaldum last summer, the season may well have taken a turn for the worse. Much like a friend or colleague who has decided to move away, free transfers come with a sense of sadness but also opportunity. More significantly though, they don't have the bitter taste that a forced move can leave. In a game which is increasingly ruled by avarice and brazen ambition, players taking control of their own futures, whilst honoring their contracts with dignity and professionalism is a reminder that football does not always have to be so cutthroat. Players like Wijnaldum will be able to come back to Anfield and be welcomed warmly as an old friend. Of course, Wijnaldum as a Champions League and Premier League winner will always hold a special place in Liverpudlian hearts, but it's clear that the world of free transfers is a land of opportunity for both player and club. For Pogba and Ramos in particular, we might be about to see both ends of the free transfer spectrum over the coming weeks and months. That's for now from Anfield. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thanks for watching.